What is a flipped classroom? In traditional classroom instruction, the teacher is typically the leader of a lesson, the focus of attention, and the primary disseminator of information during class period. The teacher responds to questions while students defer directly to the teacher for guidance and feedback. Many traditional instructional models rely on lecture-style presentations of individual lessons, limiting student engagement to activities which they work independently or in small groups on application tasks designed by the teachers. The teacher typically takes a central role in class discussions, controlling the conversation's flow. Typically, this style of teaching also involves giving students at-home tasks of reading from textbooks or practicing concepts by working, for example, on problem sets. The flipped classroom intentionally shifts instruction to a learner-centered model in which students are often initially introduced to new topics outside of school, freeing up class time for the exploration of topics in greater depth, creating meaningful learning opportunities. With flipped classroom, content delivery may take a variety of forms, often featuring video lessons prepared by the teacher or third parties, through online collaborative discussions, digital research, and text readings. Flipped classrooms also redefine in-class activities. In-class lessons accompanying flipped classrooms may include activity learning or more traditional homework problems, among other practices, to engage students in the content. Class activities may vary, but may include in-depth experiments, original document analyses, debate or speech presentations, current event discussions, peer reviewing, project-based learning, and skill development or concept practice. A teacher's interaction with students in a flipped classroom can be more personalized and less didactic, and students are actively involved in knowledge acquisition and construction as they participate in and evaluate their learning. There are various benefits attributed to the flipped classroom approach, including a college reading empirical study identified the flipped classroom's approach as including all forms of learning, for instance, oral, visual, listening, hands-on, and problem solving. Rather than learning in a traditional classroom setting, the flipped classroom uses a more application-based approach for students through hands-on and problem-solving activities. The flipped classroom uses a student-centered teaching model to ensure that the course is primarily aimed at contributing to the student's overall success in obtaining a proper and effective education. This model avoids the overarching idea of cramming for exams and forgetting information post-examination, as it encourages students to understand the underlying rationale behind the information being provided to them. This information is available through a Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike 3.0 license through Wikipedia.